Anyway, let's continue. Have you ever experienced, like, you get excited during the first days or even week of your business, and then suddenly, as you encounter the challenges, your excitement tends to go down? Okay. Now, of course, that's what happens when we base our excitement based on just our emotions. Okay. So now, the next topic we're going to share with you is how you can continue that winning attitude that is sustainable. And because, as I've said earlier, sometimes our excitement goes up, but over a period of time, it goes down. Now, how do we maintain that level of excitement? Okay. And one of the things that we need to be established on is we should have that belief system. That belief system will enable us that we truly believe in the industry, the company, yourself, and that keeps you excited each and every single time because you believe in what you do. And that's what this tripod of belief is all about. Actually, this is a part of our forensic networker training. And this is very important because sometimes people will come to you and say, are you in network marketing? And if you don't have the confidence to answer them well, then chances are you're not going to be able to attract them. Okay. So this gives you, and this equips you with the right tools, the right belief on particularly the industry, the company, and yourself. So the first thing that we're going to share with you is, of course, this tripod of belief gives you the knowledge that strengthens your belief. Okay, so your knowledge will help you handle negativity because you truly know what you truly believe in. Okay, so it will block out the sunblock, so what we call the dream stealers. These are the negative people that, of course, says like you cannot do it, you cannot achieve it. You grab that network marketing again. Haven't you learned already? Have you heard those kind of things? And these are the sunblocks. These are the dream stealers. Now, also having this knowledge when it comes to this belief system, it is build your confidence. The faster you learn, the faster you earn. And learning the how-tos is like sharpening your axe before splitting your log. And that is the reason why these trainings are very important. By being on these trainings, we increase our belief. Every time we attend our product tours, then we increase our belief when it comes to the product. Hearing those testimonials, doesn't your belief increase when you hear those wonderful testimonials about our product? Okay. So whenever you attend the forensic networker call, the product calls, that Saturday calls, every time you attend the training, it increases your belief in the industry and the company as well as in yourself. And I love the story of how these two tree cutters, okay, are cutting the trees. So one is just keeps on pounding and pounding and pounding, while the other one takes time to sharpen his axe. And guess who finished first? The one who takes time to sharpen his axe. And that's how powerful the training is. When you truly believe the things in your business, in the industry, in the company, then that's sharpening your axe. And the faster you learn, the faster you earn. Okay? So first, we need to develop that belief in the industry. No other industry has created more millionaires than direct sales. All right? So you can even research on that. Most of the new millionaires nowadays comes from the direct selling industry. And on top of that, this is the industry that keeps on growing and growing and growing, especially during these times. There is no other opportunity that allows for a small investment and unlimited return. Where can you find an opportunity that when you get started with a minimal amount, you can build a business globally and you just basically have unlimited income potential? You can conduct your business at your own time. That basically speaks about the time freedom, flexible hours. There are also these are other benefits, the tax deductions with a home-based business. So you can do a lot of things in order for you to minimize your taxes and, of course, maximize your profits. Low risk, a business that you can immediately start. It takes away the hassles of setting up a traditional business, setting up an infrastructure. And all of these things I have experienced in the past. It's not very easy. And imagine, I've seen so many businesses, especially before the pandemic came, they set up this restaurant, this wonderful place, only to close down during the pandemic, and how devastating it is. In here, all you have to do is to set up. Everything is already provided. Gain experience owning your own business. You get free mentorship and training. And this is a business model that this is what I truly love about this industry. This is a business model where you must help other people grow so that you will grow. How amazing is that? I've shared in our virtual leadership cocktail in my previous business, in traditional business, what I need to do in order for me to succeed is I have to defeat my competitors. That's how the traditional business goes. I need to take their clients. I need to, things like that. That's how you succeed in traditional businesses. But the good thing here is the more people you help grow in their business, the more you become successful in this business. Okay. So I just did here a table, a comparison, particularly because people will come to you and say, look for a real job. Look for something that you can truly enjoy in your life. Don't go into network marketing because that's a scam, that's a pyramiding. There are a lot of things that they say about network marketing. And sometimes when you listen to these people, your belief in the industry tends to go down and down. Now, this will allow you to see the different comparisons between employment, traditional business, and network marketing. And just like when I see it, when people approach me and ask, is this network marketing? Now I have the confidence to say, yes, it is. All right. So why do I have this belief already? Because I can see how network marketing can really bring us to a what we call time and financial freedom. Okay. So let's compare. In when you are employed or where you are in a job, the time spent working there is 8 to 12 hours. You need to do this 30 to 40 years or even 50 years. And one thing to note here is that when you don't work, you don't get paid. Okay, in traditional business, it's up to 12 hours a day because basically you do all the work. You run your business. It doesn't matter what time it is, okay? And you do it for a lifetime because you cannot stop. The moment that you stop in traditional business, your income also stops. So when your business is closed, there's no income. So that's the reason why you need to keep on doing it every time, all right? And in network marketing, if you're part time, you do 12 to 15 hours per week, 30 to 40 hours per week when you are full time, part time for 12 to 15 hours a week. And give yourself at least a minimum of 3 to 5 years in this business. Even if it reaches 10 years, it's still less than being in traditional business or being employed. Okay? So see the comparison on the time spent working already and see for yourself how wonderful network marketing is. Now let's talk about the risk and rewards. In employment, you only enjoy what we call active income. It means that you work, you get paid. Of course, you get fixed income regardless of how much work you put into it. And basically it's not much. Okay, so it's fixed. Whether you put in more, you put in less, you still get the same. It's fixed. There's no time freedom. I believe you already know that. Living from paycheck to paycheck. In traditional business, you also get active income. Okay, just active income. Of course, you do more work. The advantage of this is you do more work, you gain more profits. But then again, it doesn't have time freedom. I remember when I used to do traditional business, I was even if I'm in vacation, I'm always on my phone. My mind is still back there in my business. I truly cannot enjoy what I'm doing. I call myself a slave to the business. Okay. And then very capital intensive. In order for you to set up a big business, you really need big investment. Okay. And of course, it's highly competitive. If you don't, if you don't do well in doing your business, then chances are you're going to be eaten by your competitors. Okay. And of course, high fatality rate. And do you know that based on statistics that around 90 to 95% of the new businesses fail within their first 3 to 5 years. Okay. So imagine the fatality rate, 90 to 95%, which basically means that 9 out of 10 businesses, based on the statistics of the government, eventually fail within their 3 to 5 years of doing the business. Now, there are a lot of things why that happens, but that's actually the statistic. Now, let's take a look at network marketing in terms of the risk and rewards. So the great thing about network marketing is that you do not only enjoy active income, there's also what we call leveraged income. Okay, leveraged income. It means that you can earn from the sales of your partner, sales of your team, and an ability to generate what we call passive income. That in a given period of time, as when you get started with the business, you grow the business, you establish the foundation of the business, there will come a time that even while you are sleeping, even when you are on vacation, the cash flow continues to come. Okay, and that's what passive income is. And as Warren Buffett has said it, if what you're doing today doesn't give you passive or residual income, then you'll have to work for the rest of your life. And this will give you eventual time freedom. Okay? Minimal overhead expenses. You need not set up those big establishment, big infrastructures because it's already provided to you. The company already takes care of all the business registrations, and this is another taxing task when you are starting a business, so the company takes care of that. Low risk but high returns. Okay, now let's take a look at the end result of these different scenarios. Okay, for employment, the end result is when you retire, you of course you will receive a retirement benefit, but usually that doesn't last for a year or two, unless you put it in an investment. And if that retirement benefit runs out, what you need to do is, of course, you need to depend on the government for pension. And here in the Philippines, that's not really viable. Another thing is, if you don't have enough pension, you depend on your children. And again, that's a sad thing to see. Okay? Because some people say, uh, it's about time that the children will take care of the parents. It's not true. Okay? The responsibility of your children is now to their families, not to you. Okay, so so while you still can right now, don't fall into the trap that time will come that you don't have anything going on yourself and you will just depend on your children. Okay, so if you cannot depend on your children, chances are you will work again just to survive. So that's the end result for most people, and that's the reason why we see a lot of people at their old age, they still drive, they still work, and that's a sad thing to see as well. Okay, so for traditional business, okay, when your business grows, of course what you need to do is to open another branch. If you want to accomplish more, if you want to earn more, and when you open another branch, what would mean is you double your work. More work, more stress, but of course more profits. But the problem here is, again, you cannot stop working. Okay, when it comes to network marketing, an opportunity for you to experience time and financial income because of the leverage business, and imagine the generational wealth, an opportunity to create generational wealth. So upon seeing this, when I attended the training and they showed this to me, I really believed in the concept of network marketing. So now I can see that this is a way for you to experience time and financial freedom. It gives you the flexibility with low risk, high return. So these are all the benefits. Okay. So I hope that this really helped you understand on how wonderful and viable this network marketing business is all about. Okay. And of course, part of that is also we need to have that strong belief in the company. Okay. Um, we have a company here that has a proven track record. And as I said earlier, one of the criteria for you to look at a company is that they should surpass the 5-year test. Okay, 5-year test, it means that it has undergone a lot of things already. Somehow we can call it stable, but our company is more than 16 years. It's a very strong and very experienced leadership. And that's one of the things that I truly admire about our company. During the time of pandemic, we were all worried, we were all anxious of what's going to happen, what will happen to our business, what will happen to our income. But here is a CEO, Mr. Ramin Mescarlu, who at that moment gathered all of us and say, hey, this is our time. This is the moment. This is what we're waiting for. We have a stay-at-home economy. This is the time to grow our business. In the midst of these struggling times, these challenging times, we have a CEO that looks into the opportunity in the midst of adversity. And you should be proud of that. And that's the reason why we were able to experience that growth in the company. We are a financially solid company, debt-free company for the past 16 years. We have worldwide presence and expanding, continues to expand. If you could just see in the background all the things that are that the company is doing, I know Rene has already some insights to that as well. This is a company that grows, that expands. And guess what? When the company that you are working with is expanding and growing, this is for the benefit of the partners. It means that your business has an opportunity to expand and grow as well. And on top of that, we have that solid platform, a training system. Okay, a training system. The company is investing heavily on training its people. The company is really concerned in making their partners become successful. Okay, so over 25 advantage. I hope that you were able to watch that. You can go to our YouTube channel and our CEO discusses that over 25 advantages of why Opulence Global is the best opportunity that you can enjoy right now. Okay, highest quality products, high retention percentage. There are just lots of things that you can see in our company. All right, so we should have that belief in the company as well. Okay, and the business accolades, the badges of honor, VIP rewards. And at this time, I probably would encourage Rene to join me on the call. So, Rene, are you there? Because I also want to share the accolades that we have. You know, Rene has been here for the past 14 years. I believe it's 14 years, Rene. And I know that in those 14 years, you have seen how the company grew and how it became a very solid and very established company. Rene?
Yes, yes. Hello, hello, Rico. Definitely again. Thank you so much for a great, amazing training this to start us off at 12 p.m. And again, I find that there's a lot of people don't sometimes have that sort of right mindset or motivation, and I always believe that mindset is truly everything when it comes to especially businesses as well. And that's okay. Thank you for that amazing training this morning. And yeah, so one of the things, of course, in building the tripod of belief is to, of course, to have more confidence in your own company, of course, too. And it's funny because when you have a job, it's almost like the money buys you, right? So it doesn't matter if you believe your company is good or not, as long as they're paying you some kind of a fund, you just sort of believe into that company. Whereas, of course, to have a much more truly deeper down concrete belief, you really want to understand more of your company, and believe in their vision, and of course, see all of the amazing things that they have done so far. So Rico, would you mind be able to turn back the screen sharing to me and assign me host for a quick second so I can just share this PDF that I have open here? That'd be great.
Okay, Rene,
Okay,
you're
wonderful.
the host now.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so folks, we actually have this media accolades located in your back office, and I want to cover really quickly some of the things about this because a lot of people don't, I guess, sometimes realize all the amazing things that again that we do have, and we have been recognized for again in our company. So it's going to go down here and to share with you guys. So one of the things about again Auckland's is like Rico said, it's a 15-year-old company now, very, very stable. Of course, back in 2019, we expanded our operations into Asia with the Philippines, of course, head office. We also now have, of course, a Singapore distribution center, and we're actually working around the clock to open up new markets. And we actually have some big news coming up that should be announced sometime, perhaps by next week, even at the earliest. And that's for some new Asia market that we are just opening up right now. Really exciting time frame. Of course, I'm going to skip a few of these things here because it's more about a product training. But I did want to sort of move on to more of the accolades that we do have. So you can see here that in terms of recognition, and to understand what does the actual logo of Opulence actually stand for. It's just really cool to know these things. The diamond itself is a symbol of transformation, persistence, cut to perfection, unique brightness and shape, and it's such are the standards of our organization. Whereas the infinity symbol means that there's no beginning and no end, and it represents our unique competition plan. It pays to infinity. And of course, the name opulence means a dream lifestyle, dream state of mind, opulence life in fashion, beauty, health, and of course now personal care line too. And the slogan, because you do deserve more to achieve your dreams and goals. So of course, we do have our world headquarters, of course, in Toronto. And of course, Fountain of Life was a major game changer for our company back in 2018. And of course, that's now in our Flawless Skincare line. And did you know, by the way, that our CEO in 2016 was inducted into the Network Marketing Hall of Fame? And so, it's a huge attribute to people who love the industry. They love MLM. They understand it. You can share that with them as well, too. But also, did you know that we have so many celebrities through our brands, Fairy and Posh, that have attracted so many celebrities into our company. So you can be proud that your company, has celebrities. We're on the Cannes Film Festival. She was actually wearing our Fairy After Midnight necklace and earrings. And there's so much more celebrities as well too. You can see here that in 2016 we had 3 appearances by the actress Jodie Sweetin. And again, all decked out with our gorgeous Fairy products as well too. You can see here that in 2016 also featured on the KTLA News. So again, there's just countless amounts of celebrity appearances. We've been featured in amazing, online articles like Extravaganza, featuring one of our shoes and of course our timepieces. We also appeared on the Emmy Awards red carpet appearance in 2015 with Rachel Bloom. And of course, she was actually decked out in our Fairy sterling silver 9 Palladium line that we have in the company. And by the way, did you see that just recently, they even added about close to 20 or 30 new Fairy sterling, and that's of course is our Palladium line, the Fairy sterling Palladium. That's actually online right now, and we have a lot more gorgeous pieces that you can go and shop your hearts out. Of course, in 2015, we were featured on the Home and Family TV, decked out in one of our high heels. Again, on the Footwear News in 2015, Fox 5 News, San Diego Living, talking about our amazing products here. And it's a lot of additional awards and nomination from worldwide branding honored members for our branding. Business award nomination by Staples, and that's a big business, of course, in the USA and Canada. Of course, on Business for Home, our CEO being voted, it's not in a particular order, but top 10 of the world's top leaders when it comes to MLM. Of course, he's our number one for our company. We also have, of course, been featured now twice in the network marketing business journals. And so not just in the direct sales journals, but also in actual business journals. So in 2015, you can see here featured on the Canadian Business Journal, as well as in 2014, Ernst& Young E&Y or EY Entrepreneur of the Year Award nomination for our CEO, which is a huge recognition for them there too. Of course, in 2014, the Markham Awards Gold and Platinum for our amazing video called The Fairy Mosh Story. If you haven't seen that video, going and you can go on YouTube. It's an incredible video featuring our special technologies. And in 2013, we had Emmy Awards, red carpet events, of course, with so many celebrities. We have a video again called Fairy at the Emmys. You can watch that video again too. And I mean, this really just sort of highlights some of the for a lot of people who might be new to the company, where we actually started from. We didn't start with Fountain of Life. Maybe that as the main product today, but we started with jewelry. And when I first came to the company, again, 15 years ago, there was literally not even a brand. I got started before the brand Fairy and Posh even came into existence. And that's how, how long this company has gone through the journeys. And we continue to go through that as well, too. You can see here that in 2013, we got the Handbag of the Year award for one of our silver stingrays from the Day-to-Day collection. Again, our CEO, this is a huge one, being featured in the American Business Journal. I mean, this is not a direct sales or network marketing or MLM journal. This is actually a business journal, the American Business Journal, and featured twice there in the January issue, where he was actually inside in the main issue, a 6-page spread where they had Warren Buffett on the front cover. Again, Warren Buffett, a billionaire on the front cover, but our CEO being featured in a 6-page spread. And then the following month, we had the cover feature with an 8-page spread. I mean, these are just things to be proud about for your company, to really build up that tripod of belief in that belief in the company as well too. Of course, you all know our wonderful, SVP. Again, she looks even younger now today with all of our amazing products. And I think we've all lost weight now being on Fountain of Life too. And of course, getting younger and younger and younger. But did you know that our SVP was actually featured on The Woman of Wealth, which is actually a magazine by Oprah, and she's invited to be a very special guest speaker in the USA during that Woman of Wealth event. So, this is how much recognition and accolades that we have in the company. Of course, we've been featured in Networking Times magazine, which was really predominant back about 10 years ago when it came to the industry. And it goes on, Viva International Luxury Designer of the Year, where we actually beat Jennifer Lopez in her brand that year that was launching, and we actually got the Designer of the Year award in 2011. Inside Weddings magazine feature, inside Prestige magazine's feature, in Emily G magazine feature. So these are all the things that I think sometimes people don't even know that we have in the company. Latitudes magazine feature. Again, Regard magazine is like Hollywood sort of really expensive magazine featuring all the latest brands and different models. And guess what? Fairy and Fairy and Maj was both in the February issue in 2012 as well as the October issue in 2011. And so, of course, nowadays a lot of the focus has gone on to, of course, the Fountain of Life, but you should still be proud about these things that have happened, of course, in the past for our company as well too. In our timepieces, I absolutely love our timepieces. I have like I think 8 of them because we were actually featured in Preferred Magazine's the top 10 masterpieces of time. And guess what? Who's on the front cover? There's Rolex, there's Patek Philippe, there's Mont Blanc, there's Chopard. But on the front cover of this magazine was our Ferry President timepiece. So again, that's how. So the Ferry Toronto, we have a Ferry Toronto and a Ferry President. Here's the president, but the front cover was a Ferry Toronto timepiece because of course, we're a Toronto company. So, again, in the jewelry world, the Canadian Jeweler is like the longest running jewelry magazine on this planet. And 3 times we've been featured for our unique technologies there as well too. Again, in 2011, we were at TIFF, the Toronto International Film Festival. Again, a lot of celebrities wearing their bling there. Here's, Gene Simmons and Shannon Tweed. Here's Carnell Fischel, the rapper. All sporting our bling bling, right? And that's how we built the brand initially, was through all these really cool events at TIFF. You might recognize, James Franco, who was in Spider-Man as the villain, of course, but really great guy as well too, And so, Jamie Kennedy. So a lot of just famous celebrities back then, and really it goes on and on. We have over 120 celebrities plus counting. Here's Soldier Boy. You remember his song? I'm not going to try to sing it. I'm going to embarrass myself, but these are all celebrities. Carmen Electra, Eric Roberts from The Dark Knight Batman, which I love watching that. These are all celebrities that have actually, again, bought and purchased our brand before, right? So these are just some of the things that I think it's good to go over because we don't often get a chance to talk about it. I know in our tours we kind of go through things really quickly, but I think for all the brand new partners, especially, even for the existing members who have maybe forgotten, our heritage, where we came from, this is a great serving of a reminder to know where we came from and what brought us here today. And of course, Opulence is constantly all about people helping people. One thing about Ramin is he's always trying to give back to the community. We have done so many, donations to Sick Kids Foundations, Rally for Kids with Cancer, Canadian Red Cross, March of Dimes, Young Street Mission, of course, any kind of disaster. We even do have our own disaster relief fund. And so, whenever there's a disaster, whatever you contribute as $1 to the company doubles it. And by the time it reaches the actual disaster relief fund, it gets doubled again by the government. So it becomes $1, becomes like $4. We have done so many of these donations over the years, for, Kenya orphanages, Syrian refugee camps, and they're just constantly giving back to the community out there. So, all in all, that's a little bit of our media accolades that we have in the company. Of course, there's been much more since then. It's almost tough to keep up updating these PDFs with the newest accolades, but of course, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I turn the call back to Rico. Thank you.
Hi, Rene. Thank you so much. And of course, no, as you can see, the company continues to evolve and evolve. And you said, Rene, that you started just with a fashion line of products, and just imagine right now how many products, phenomenal products, that we have right now. And we keep on introducing new products, and that you can see is how the company continues to advance, continues to evolve in the way we do things. So if you see a company like that, it means that they have great plans in the future. It's not going anywhere and at any moment, because they keep on introducing new things. They keep on expanding to different markets, and that's one of the things that you need to see in a company. And of course, on top of that, we have our belief in our products. I think most of our partners, especially those who are here today, are, just love the products that we have. I did not emphasize on this because I know that you truly love our products. We have life enhancing, life changing, emotional products, people thanking you, people crying, even just sharing the benefits, the power that they experience from these products. We have unique, not just any other products. And I was telling every time here in the Philippines, this is a brand new product that is not to be found anywhere. So we have exclusivity to that. Simple but very powerful, consumable. We have experienced that as well. Repeat orders so that it will allow you to truly enjoy the lifelong residual income value for money. We cater to people's needs and wants. And not to mention, part of the belief in the company is our belief in the compensation plan. We have a generous and competitive compensation plan that has the strengths of binary and multi-level plans. And you have to know that our CEO is known to be is recognized as one of the top, if not the top, compensation plan expert in the world. So how amazing is that? They have more than 12 streams of income. They have seamless worldwide business, freedom and speed. And just recently, we launched this concept of freedom and speed, allowing you to build business wherever you are, same pricing, same packages that makes the process of expanding much faster. So as you can see, the company continues to involve equal opportunity to earn unlimited income, regardless of your race, regardless of your educational attainment, regardless whether you are intelligent or not. We give you an equal opportunity for you to earn unlimited income. And works for both for part-time and full-time, allows people to earn lifelong residual income, and of course, it provides you generational wealth which can be passed on to your children. And this will be my last topic. I think I'm now above my time allocation. You need to believe in yourself. Learning how to believe in yourself will open up endless possibilities in your life. You may have the belief in the product, you may have the belief in the company, you may have belief in the industry, but if you don't believe in yourself, then it will be very difficult for you to rise up, to succeed in life. But I'm telling you, you need to believe in yourself because it will open up endless possibilities. At times, you may find this difficult to do. The truth is that we've been conditioned throughout our lives to doubt ourselves. The moment that we grow into this world, we were full of dreams, we were full of aspirations in our life. But as we grow up, there are a lot of negative things. People saying no, people saying that you cannot do it, people saying negative things about your life. And that's how we have been programmed in the past. But what we need to do right now is to reprogram this subconscious mind of ours, take away those negative things. I remember Amarjit when she was here in the Philippines, that's the thing that I got from her. She said you need to be an empty cup. Okay. In order for you to grow, you need to be an empty cup. You need to reprogram, remove all of the negative things, the poverty mentality, the limited thinking, and instead fill your mind with all that you have, with all the things with all the potential that you have. So we must retrain ourselves to get rid of these fears and self-doubt in order to build self-esteem and self-confidence. And I love what Henry Ford said. Okay, Henry Ford said, whether you think you can, you think you can or you can't, either way you're right. If you think you cannot do it, then you are right because that's what your mind is telling you. That's what you believe in. But if you think you can, then you are right as well. So be very careful of what you think because you become what you believe you are. Okay? And lastly, and and the great thing here is that you have already made the best decision to be in the business with a great company. So have that confidence. Be excited to share the opportunity that we share. Do not easily be discouraged. The bottom line is you are looking for the right people to be on your potential partners in this business. Now, that's a great way to have that mindset that we are not in the business of begging and convincing people to buy our product, to join our business, but we are looking for potential partners, like-minded people who you can work with towards the fulfillment of your dreams, the fulfillment of your goals, while helping them achieve their goals as well. Okay? So that should be the mindset. And know this, some will, some won't. So what? Someone's always waiting. It's just the way it is. Whenever you share the product opportunity to other people, some will say yes, some will say no. It's just the way it is. You cannot change that. All we need to do is to keep on sharing and sharing and sharing until you find the right people that you can work with in building and growing your business. Okay, so someone's always waiting. Don't spend too much time on people that have a lot of objections, have a lot of complaints, have a lot, because you need to use your time wisely. Okay, focus on the people that you can work with, that have that positive mindset, that positive attitude, and you will be on your way. Okay. All right. And of course, be the best version of you. Be inspired by others, but don't need to become them. They have their own journey to success. Okay. So you can be inspired by other people, but do not copy them in such a way that you want to be like them, because you have been given unique skills, abilities, strength. Okay. So just be the best version of yourself. If you can dream it, you can do it. Dreams are achieved with the next step. I always say this: how do you eat an elephant? Sometimes you get overwhelmed with all of these dreams, these big goals, this big promise list that we have. But how do we achieve our big dreams? Just like eating an elephant, one bite at a time. Just focus on the next step and the next step and the next step. As long as you do it persistently and consistently, then you're on your way. Okay? Stop at nothing in your quest to achieve what you want. Focus on all the positives of your business. What's fun is we have shared with you a lot of reasons why Opulence Global is the best vehicle, best opportunity for you to achieve financial freedom. And yet some people focus on the negative things, the few negative things. And I would just like to share with you that, you cannot find a perfect company. There is no such thing as a perfect company. Just like we are, there's no such thing as a perfect person. But there's a company that's right for you. There's a company that but Opulence Global is one of the best companies that you can be affiliated with. Okay. And I admire this person. Actually, he's one of my favorite. Actually, he's one of my favorite basketball player. And he's a legend, and of course we miss him. But do you know, despite of all these records, being a legend, being one of the greats in basketball, one of the things that probably you didn't know is that Kobe Bryant also has the record for the most missed shots in NBA. Imagine that. He has the most missed shots in NBA. And what does that tell you? He just keeps on going, 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 going. It doesn't matter how many missed shots he made. He just keeps on going. And now he's considered as one of the greatest in the industry of sports. Okay? Wow. And find your motivation. Anything starts with a dream. Have a big dream. Understand the power of decision. Everything starts with a decision. You have just made the one great decision by taking action. When you saw this opportunity, you took action, and then have that burning desire. Burning desire means that nothing can stop you from achieving the things that you truly want in your life. That is burning desire. It's just like a steam train. When it goes fast and fast, and then it's in momentum. Even if you put a building on top of it, it will just crush the building. And that's what burning desire is all about. And when you have that burning desire, it will allow you to take massive action. Okay? Have a big dream, make that decision, have that burning desire, and take massive action. So dreams plus decisions plus action equals results. So to be is up to me. Okay? So what is your target? What is your dream? Make your promise list. And I do hope that you gain something of value, particularly in this training. Very, very important is to work on ourselves first, have that right mindset, have the right attitude, increase your belief in what you do. And the moment that you share it with other people, then that's the time that they will be attracted to you and they will listen to you. Okay. So that's about it. I have shared too much, and I thank you, Rene and Amarjeet, for allowing me to be on this training. And now I'm putting it back to Pam to talk about our next topic. Okay.